will get the football to start this one, and we're underway. A short kick. Tajay Spears from the 15. And Spears trying to get to the outside at the 30 and gets up to the 36-yard line.
Better for a quarterback than to get into rhythm versus zone coverage.
Derrick Henry on first down. And he picks up a couple. They fake it to Henry. Levis on the move. Wide open. Okonkwo at the 30. Still going. Okonkwo finally pushed out of bounds.
Big air shots downfield.
Fake it to Henry again. Levis with time. Looking for Okonkwo. And it's incomplete. Here's Henry. Derrick Henry inside the 20. Now he's got the 10. He's got a touchdown.
Wave starts it front side to the right. You got the double teams in the middle. Rides the wave to the backside. Runs away from the cornerback. For a big man, he can move it.
Career rushing touchdown. Now tied for 16th all time with Marshawn Lynch. And Folk boots it. McKenzie races over to his right, bounces at the 10. McKenzie fields it on a hop. There goes McKenzie. Isaiah McKenzie with great speed down the sideline.
Game, so they're not afraid to give him the rock either.
From the 43-yard line, here is Moss. Stutter step, spins forward.
Run game and huge in pass protection.
Shane Steichen told us this Sperano hire was one of his most important of the offseason. As Valerie is Craig Rolstad.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 35.
Again. And went right over toward the Indianapolis sideline, pointed his finger away to the 36-yard line of Tennessee. Minshew to the air, taking a deep shot for the end zone. Pierce, he's got it! Touchdown!
As you're going to see right here at the end, he does a great job of getting both feet down, dragging that for
his first touchdown of the season. Spears on the return from the 5. And Spears is stopped at the 20. Here's Henry with some more room. And Derrick Henry.
Down feet get downhill, and he's a load.
And Henry falls forward. Levis fakes over the middle. Henry drops it. Here's Henry trying the right side, and he's tackled at 3rd and 5. Levis steps up to elude the rush. He's going to keep it himself up high and hit hard. And
set the tone. I'm not sure I ever did this in my life, but he goes up and goes after it to get the...
Play block at 1. Here's Spears. Across midfield. And he takes down in 2. Levis steps up, looking deep. There it is for Chris Moore. What a catch! And he dropped it coming down. There's a
Holding. Offense, number 55.
So after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 12. Levis pass deflected at the line. Straight incompletions for Levis. 3 play here. Odangbo jumped. Levis throwing it up for grabs. Moore down there and incomplete. So it's 3rd down and 8. Levis looking sideline. Hopkins incomplete. McKenzie is back deep. McKenzie lets it go, and it's another touchback.
And you want, your Hall of Fame type receiver to be feeling confident.
Goshda, and currently not on the field for Indianapolis. On 2nd and 5, here is Moss. And Zach Moss comes close. Gardner pulls it, looking to throw. He's got a man on the sideline. And
Ineligible man downfield. Offense. That penalty's declined.
Sanchez is out. Eric Garrer is the deep man for Tennessee from his own 18-yard line. Garrer makes 2 men miss and then crunched. Season. Zaire Franklin out of Syracuse. Will Levis throws to Spears, and Spears gets up to the
awareness. My mother is a 26-year survivor.
Here's Derrick Henry. Right back to Henry. Oh, and he is hit hard.
Penetration stops the run game, and Colts with a great job of it right there.
Henry, a little more daylight here. And looks like the left tackle start of the year against Tennessee, second most in the NFL. Levis hit as he throws, and it's, for the moment, a loose football. Julian Blackmon had it. We'll see if they call an interception. Then now Levis is going to run with it because there was no whistle. Levis to the end zone. There is a lot going on. Whistler to what we just saw here.
Yeah, a jumbled mess.
Yeah.
That is exactly what 5-year-old flag football is like. But we'll see right here.
It's like
It looks like he gets both hands underneath. It looks like a clean interception.
And then he gets up. Ball comes out.
I mean, what awareness by Will Levis.
Falls on it.
That's true.
Thank you, Gene. First and 10 for Tennessee. Levis, a screen to Henry. There goes Derrick Henry. Tripped up from behind. Tennessee runs a little tempo here, right back to Henry. Second and 10. Levis, pressure coming, and he gets rid of it.
Work out, and the coverage in the back end helps that out.
Third and 10. Levis to the outside. He's got a first down to Chris Moore. Just outside the red zone, first and 10. Here goes Okonkwo. On second down, it's Henry. He's got a head of steam again. Henry, but at home, 73%, and away from home, 20%. Levis on the move, throws low and in zone. Second and goal. Running inside, that's Spears. He's down.
Keep these linebackers for the Colts off balance.
On third and goal, Levis with time to the end zone, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins.
The back, and Nick Cross right here, back to him. There's plenty of contact there.
Boos raining down as Nick Folk comes out from 24 yards away, and he's now made. Zach Moss on first down, right up the middle, and that'll be in this opening quarter. At the end of one, Tennessee 10, Indianapolis 7. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
To be getting a feel and trying to pick things up for his second year.
Minshew's pass is batted down. Minshew, and that is Sanchez kicking to Guerrer. Backtracking to the 14. Guerrer. And he slipped. Yards and a touchdown so far today. They fake it to him here. Levis looking for Hopkins. Does he get the feet down? Yeah. 1,000 yards in his career. The 29th player in NFL history to reach that 100 in his career. Henry up the middle. Derrick Henry.
And that's been a reflection of their production this year, guys.
No doubt one of the leaders is Henry. Picks up the first down. Down to 3. Here is Spears, the rookie. And he cuts across. And second and 1, a pitch to Henry. Following Okonkwo. He's got the first down, spinning his way to... Levis fakes to Henry, looking for Hopkins. He's got him inside the 10.
Here, you're going to get a puller here. And the defense has to honor this. And you see right here, just enough freeze for Will Levis to drive that ball down into the seam.
And Henry drives it into the end zone.
They do it on this one, a big shot downfield to DeAndre Hopkins, and then Derrick Henry just bullies.
NFL game. That running back and goes in motion. Minshew swings it to him. He's got his first NFL catch. Here's Moss. Bounces off one with a flag down. And Moss.
Both on the defense. Offside, defense, number 93. That penalty's declined. Personal foul, face mask, defense. That penalty's accepted. 15 yards from the previous spot, automatic. First down.
Not so sure. Coming from the right side, he grabs down. It's more around his neck. I'm not sure he has his face.
Back to back. Sometimes a penalty is exactly what you need to get you back on track.
Minshew dropped the snap, picks it up, throws on the run. He's got Granson down there. Was he in? Vrabel from challenging.
Let's see if he can get his feet down, control the ball. Go quick.
Get it off. Minshew over the middle. And that one is
and moving to his left, but this adjustment
here this last play, his knee is down, so the question is, does he hold the ball when he hits the ground?
He does.
Yeah, had both hands
controlled that all the way through. Excellent play.
Minshew back to the air. And he's got Pittman. Pittman out of it. First and goal. Downs goes in motion. Moss. And Moss, literally, said he did pick up Moss over the summer. Had a feeling. Doesn't hand it to him here. Keeps it himself. Throws. Deflected.
There is no pass interference on the play as the ball was tipped.
Yeah. Downs in motion. Minshew to the end zone. Incomplete. Making a 7-point game. That game.
Ball early and often. Good thing's going to happen.
Here's Henry on first down. And
It's back.
play clock at 1. Levis just gets the snap in time, and Henry saw Spears is back in the game. Levis hit as he throws, and McKenzie, the deep man. Good kick by Stonehouse. McKenzie all the way back to the 6-yard line. And he's caught. Great. Minshew scrambling and slides.
Richardson is a massive part of that, but you got to adjust to who's out there now.
Pittman is open, and Minshew throws, and he's got Downs, the rookie, and he messes up a couple.
No matter where you put him sometimes.
Moss, and he's got the first down. Inexperienced backs with Trey Sermon in there right now. Minshew fakes it to him and comes back to Sermon, off his hands, and dropped by McKenzie.
More of the pounder, and right here you've got the check down. It just goes off the top of the hands. Not a very good throw from Gardner Minshew, putting him in a
On
touch.
second down and 10. Minshew on the slant. He's got Pittman again across the 40. And
Underneath routes, absolutely the best thing Michael Pittman does.
And some confusion, a flag.
Offside. Defense, number 95.
Yeah, Pecco moves, and he's trying to point.
A pitch to Moss, back to McKenzie. He swings it to Minshew. Looking deep, he's got Granson. He's got it. Granson at the 10 and down at the 5.
Going to do right here, show the reverse, bring it back, and slip Kylan Granson down the sideline. Beautiful design by Shane Steichen, but the key to it was Alec Pierce. Granson.
On first and goal, Moss pushing the pile.
Confidence, and I think Jim Bob Cooter's a guy who's been around a long time.
Here's Moss.
Green, he's been their most targeted guy in the red area this year.
Minshew looking his way. Pressure's coming. Minshew steps up. Nowhere to go. And he lost the football. The Titans have it.
As the pocket is not just collapsing around him, but players are coming from everywhere.
And it's the guy you don't see that gets you.
Exactly.
It's always the guy that you don't see.
For Tennessee to work with from their own 8-yard line. Levis, he's in trouble, and down he goes. In 15, Levis from his own end zone, and he just hands it off. That's Spears. Hand off to Spears. There's the run, and he spins his way to. Good snap, Stonehouse. High spiraling kick. McKenzie from the 37. McKenzie trying to get to the outside. And McKenzie out of bounds.
Ineligible man downfield. Kicking team, number 86. Add a 5-yard penalty to the end of the play. First down, Tennessee.
It's on Kent. Minshew from the shotgun on the slant. He's got down, so he could not hold on to the. It's a big leg. His season long is 57. Minshew throws, and he's got Pittman, and Pittman immediately puts.
Saving your timeout. I like going fast here and saving your timeout.
Minshew looking sideline. Minshew, Pittman again, and he falls down the field defensively for Tennessee. Minshew just throws it away. 46-yard attempt for Gay in his first season with the Colts. And Gay is good. Vrabel said he was expecting a street fight as Gay. Boots.
They really have, and you've seen some shots. We saw the touchdown early in the game. Second half for them.
17-13 the score at the half. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station. Spot in the AFC. They entered the day in the 7th and final spot. McKenzie will let it go. Minshew to the air on first down, and he's got another completion to Pittman.
Changing things up a little bit, trying to get into a rhythm, using your guys like Michael Pittman big.
So there's Moss. Minshew steps up in the pocket, taking a deep shot for Pierce again, and Minshew steps up, fakes the throw, and goes down. Minshew to Pittman, and he's got the first down. 50. Here's Moss trying the left side. And Moss.
Looks okay.
Second down and 7. Pierce in motion. Minshew slings one over to. They run it. Moss dancing his way close to go. A 31-yard completion to Mo Alley Cox. Where do they go here? They hand it off to Granson. Ooh! Gone for it on fourth down 23 times. McKenzie the motion man on 1st and 10. Here's Moss.
It's rare for running backs.
2nd and 8, another carry for Moss. But about who has a better game, I think money is exchanged at times. Pittman has got the first down. It came. 1st down and 10. Minshew rolling right. Stops, throws, and it's broken up. Minshew wide open. And that 3rd and 1. Moss got the first down. Sack. Play clock at 2. Minshew to Moss. And Gibbons staying.
3 points would be big.
Trying to do it without Simmons. He's in the medical tent. Moss up the middle. And spun.
Mindset.
3rd and goal. Minshew dumps it off to Moss at the 10. Nowhere to go, and he's tackled at the 5. Hey, trying to make it a 1-point game. 23 yards away, and his kick is good. 4:57 to go. Here's Henry. Henry Simmons walking to the Tennessee locker room with a towel on his head. Not a good sign for the Titans as Odengbo. 3rd down and 6. Pressure coming off the edge. Levis incomplete. Which will send their defense right back out onto the field. Stonehouse boots it away. McKenzie, fair catch at the 20. Ruled out for the rest of the game with a knee injury as well. As out of the backfield, Goodson makes the catch.
So the energy from the stadium's not coming.
Minshew incomplete. 4-man rush. Minshew steps up. Pressure's coming. Minshew will keep it himself. Out of Louisiana Lafayette. He had 3 punt return touchdowns when he was in college. His own 16. Up the middle. And to the 29
corner on an island against Derrick Henry.
Levis to the air on 1st down, and that pass is broken up. Good play. Roll.
Well, this is always hard for a quarterback to see. Darrell Baker's going with that vertical route on the outside.
2nd and 10, a pitch to Henry running right. Henry. Levis pressure coming. He locates Spears. Spears is tackled at the 35. Stonehouse punting for the 5th time today. And now it's blocked. The Colts got it. Scooped up by Stewart. Touchdown!
Plays number 20 here. He just cuts right underneath the edge blocker. That's as easy as a block as you'll get. He almost took it off his foot. Stewart scoops and scores. Can barely see his name, but we're telling you because of his hair. But special teams coming up huge for the Indianapolis Colts today.
And the Colts will go for 2. Minshew rolling right, throws it back, and it's picked off! Going the other way is Amani Hooker! and Hooker is going to go the distance.
But what you see a lot of the times is the quarterback rolls to the right, and they usually shovel pass it with your left hand. He decides to throw that overhand, misses high over the middle of the field, and Amani Hooker just takes that thing back to the house. But it's risky when you go over the top and you don't shovel.
Levis play action. Pump fakes in trouble, and down he goes. Good finish here in Nashville. And fireworks to close out that third quarter. Block punt for a touchdown, and Hooker going 2 points the other way for the Titans. Levis throwing on the run. He's got Hopkins on this. On his mind a little bit as well. 3rd down and 5. Levis lost the football.
Pretty pay the latest to get home. But this is what you want to see for Indianapolis. Depth at the rushing positions, getting after the pass.
It's loose! Scooped up by the Colts again!
But another great special teams play for the Indianapolis Colts, but that does not look good for the Tennessee Titans punter.
First and goal. Up by 3. Minshew to Moss, trying to get to the outside. Moss at the 5. And Stiff's 5, tight end in motion. Moss again up the middle, trying to get that extra push. Minshew slips a bit, in trouble, and he's sacked. Harden. Play clock at 1. Gay is good. Carted off the field. Henry on first down. Derrick Henry with a bruising run.
With his angle towards the hip. I always call it the left.
Fake to Spears. Levis steps up. Throws, and it's incomplete.
Just not enough time to get it done.
3rd and 1. Spears sneaks through. Finally a first down this half for Tennessee, and right back to Spears. 2nd and 5, play action. Levis dumps it down. He's got Wiley, the tight end, and he's still going. Wiley still on his feet. 10. Spears back to Levis. Pressure coming. Westbrook-Akine is wide open. Still going inside the 20 and smacked down at the 15.
Awesome. All of this action going this way. And Akine sneaking back to the other side off the flea flicker. Really good job by Will Levis getting that ball quick, getting it out of his hands. But it's all about Tim Kelly. You've got to be at the run.
Tennessee in the red zone with Spears the back. And Spears does a good. 2nd and 5, inside handoff to Hopkins.
Intersection thing doesn't really work out. You're 4 and 7. What do you have to lose?
Levis trying to
check out the left side of the offensive line.
False start. Offense. Number 6.
Levis screens. Spears cuts it to the middle of the field at the 5, and Spears.
Brunskill gets out in front and gives Zaire. He gives him a mouthful right there. That's hard to take on.
Right back to 2nd and goal. Levis to the end zone. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins. Hold for the extra point.
Well, this is beautiful. DeAndre Hopkins fakes to the outside, comes back to the inside. It's man-to-man coverage, and then you go right behind it. Good execution by the Titans right there.
So Tannehill holding to give the Titans the lead, and it's no good. Moss on the carry, and Minshew on 2nd and 8, over the middle, up for grabs, and incomplete. Pressure coming, Minshew throws on the run, completes it to Granson, well short.
Defense.
Yeah, he knows that ball's going to come out quick, so he can just run with all abandon to the tight end.
Eric Garrer is tackled, great job. Spears on first down, and Spears picks up a first. Spears, and that loss of 2 on first down. Levis, and that one is incomplete. Third down and 12. Levis able to get rid of it, but it's incomplete.
The Tennessee Titans, there's no...
Not bad by Folk, not bad. A fair catch at the 30. He did punt in college at 2:27 to go. Minshew hanging tight in the pocket, incomplete.
7 in the coverage.
Minshew to Pierce on the slant. These Titans fans as loud as we've heard them all day. Minshew, quick pass, Downs, runs into his own man to get in field goal range. They snap it with 5 on the play clock. Spears, the running back. First down and 10. Levis to Hopkins. And at the 30, did he think he held
DeAndre Hopkins catches this ball and he tries to stick his second foot down and never really gets control of it.
After review, the receiver did not complete the process of the catch. It is an incomplete pass.
Access on the outside.
Second and 10, Levis looking for Hopkins again along the sideline. Is this one going to be good?
That spot is a quarterback. Excellent throw from Will Levis.
Levis to Okonkwo at midfield, upended. Levis, ball's up for grabs, and it's incomplete.
But this is great effort. I mean, excellent pass rush. And just to get a hand on that football to get it out, I don't know if that's a fumble.
Yeah, that's an interesting one to take a look at.
After review, the quarterback fumbled the ball forward. It was recovered by his teammate. However, under 2 minutes, the ball must come back to the spot of the fumble. It'll be Tennessee Titans ball, second down and 17 at the A47-yard line.
Pressure's coming, screen to Spears. He is leveled.
Overtime.
Levis to throw. Steps up, he's looking deep for DeAndre Hopkins, and it's incomplete out of bounds. Punting for the second time. Folk gets it off. Hey, that'll work. McKenzie on the return from the 19. And bottled up. Good job by the Tennessee. Ahead by 1, so we're still tied. 13 seconds left. Minshew's pass deflected and nearly picked. Now the Colts are just going to take a knee and send this one to overtime.
Titans side is tails. What is your call?
Heads.
Called heads. It is tails. You'd like to receive, which we want to kick.
Extra point opportunity. Special teams have been the story.
Yeah, 2-point conversion taken back for a touchdown.
Room being evaluated for a concussion. Tajay Spears is in his place, and Spears down the sideline. From the 44, play action. Levis steps up, and down he goes to play clock at 1. Spears handoff, and Spears is cut down. Lewis had the initial hit.
Unless they're calling holding. Oh.
Offense, number 79.
Oh, yeah. Here, Jalen Duncan just grabs I guess he grabs his arm.
Play action. Levis over the middle, broken up and nearly picked. And now a late flag.
To DeAndre Hopkins, and you can see it right here. It's open in time, but clearly coming over the top, grabbing too early on the defensive side of the ball. Massive swing of events back in a 2nd and 20 situation to get the first down because of penalty. Huge.
Here we go, Levis. And he just has to throw it down. First down and 5. Spears spins. And 2nd and 4. Spears cuts it up. And he's tackled 4-down territory here for the Titans. Back to Spears. And he gets the first down. Burks goes in motion. Levis steps up. And he's got Okonkwo for another first down.
For the game.
Pressure's coming. Screen too high. Spears
just not able to put enough touch on that ball.
Here's Spears. And he's in the backfield.
Hasn't done it a lot.
Hopkins at the bottom of your screen. Levis rolling that way, looking for Westbrook Akine, and it's incomplete. Forward to 10 for Nick Folk. Out of the hold of Tannehill, kick on the way, and it
of Michael Pittman in the hands.
Look at the strength of his hands to be able to secure that football. This is
15 targets on the day, 10 catches for 101 yards.
And Moss trying to pick up the first down, and he does.
Coverage into the boundary.
Minshew nowhere to go. Flag is down, and Minshew.
You see
Illegal
it down
contact.
here at the bottom here.
Defense, number 0.
He's just holding
It's a
on.
5-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
And that's the point.
3:05 left. Minshew, here's the deep shot, looking for Pierce. He's got it! Pierce at the 5 and down at the 2. Christian Fulton down as we take another look.
You look at the inside release. They would call this a stem go. We used to say inside release, make it look like you're running an in cut, and then just turn on the jets and go down the field. Beautiful throw from Gardner Minshew to place it back outside. Excellent job at the end of Alec Pierce using his body to shield off the defender to create space to be able to catch that ball. Almost finishes it, taking it into the end zone.
His first career 100-yard receiving game. He's got 3 catches for 101 and a touchdown.
That ball was dropped exactly where it needed to be.
Right down the chimney. Santa's coming in a couple of weeks. That thing was right down. Man-to-man coverage at the top of the screen.
Minshew throwing, and it's incomplete.
Man-to-man coverage up top.
2nd and goal. Minshew going back that way. End zone. Touchdown. Ball game. Colts win. Michael Pittman does it.
Watch it right here. He runs out like he's going to pick and then comes back inside, and they switch it off.
Yes.
And when you switch it off, you want to have 2 in-breaking routes or 2 out-breaking routes. Excellent design, good play call, excellent throw from Gardner Minshew. This is how you put the dagger in at the end of the game.
First time the Colts have swept the Titans since 2018.